Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. It's today's daily news. It's day 2 of the contest that's going on. So, and then also the Ladies Blitz. Today the free claim is Mae Young. Those are shards for me, but they're useful shards. We got a Blitz ticket as well. I still need to do my blitzes. For that, I did all of the 8 other blitzes. So yeah, let's do that, and then let's see if we get any loot pulls free from the bag today too. Then we'll kind of look at, there's new tours today. Those are going to be on a 24-hour timer for the event going on. There's a showdown that's live with some, looks like, implications for the weekend event and things like that. So pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So yeah, let's, I must be almost maxed with this. I think I did just max it. There we go. All right. So yeah, solo contest going on. I hope after the tours I can get close to the gold chest. We'll see. Showdown will be rough for me as I don't have the CSS for those, but I mean, new bloodline, I can probably get some Tamatonga with that, and rock, maybe I could get some, but really he probably has to be like 6-star for me to get there, and I can't take him there, so we'll see how that goes. But it's day 2. Your tasks are earned showdown coins, and any rock. I would recommend Final Boss Rock. Mherex used the Power Gem moveset, got this done in one match. So Power Gems, the Choose move, and then the Area move, purple, right? Got it done, no problem. And then Jacob, of course, I just played him Multiply with, like I did in my Superstar video. He got all of his one turn. Samu, I'll flip over to Mherex's account. He has a really interesting stun lock build set if you have the plates. Let me just do that. I wasn't necessarily gonna do that, but I think it's worth showing, and I'm not gonna make a whole video on it because I'm making a lot of videos the next couple days and it won't be relevant very long. So let me show you guys. I'll just do that real quick. Let me switch my account here to the Mherex account. Oh, also, this is what I got with my prize wall currency. I already have a rainbow reinforcement, so I took the pentagear, the gruesome guys, the purple transfusion, and the moment token. I still need one more to have 3 of those. This does take 3. I have both Waller gear. I have the Sammy gear, so these were all things I didn't have. So I thought that made more sense than getting one of the things I did have. I did a video on Judgment Day Rhea with the purple transfusion. Go check that out. I'm going to do one with Penta and the gruesome guys. And I am 50. I don't think this works on Showboat Asuka, to be honest, but I will test and clarify probably tonight, if not tomorrow, on the rainbow reinforcement, because she makes the countdowns go on her finisher. However, in some cases, with combo moves on finishers with plates, it works weird, so it might. So I need to test that. I'm 50-50 on it. I don't know. Gut would say no, but then it might. So don't quote me on that yet. All right. Now, as for the other thing I said, what did I say? I said something about here, let's just go Samu. Right. Samu build set. This works really well. It's a stun lock. It's easy to recycle. They can't get out of it. I never did a preview on him, actually. And yeah, he's kind of cool this way. If you like stun lock builds. So you can see I got takedown 3s on him, whatever. And then I have this plate. Break red gems, get 3 blue MP. And then break 4 red gems, make 10 random blue gems, okay? This lets him recycle really, really well. In fact, let's go, since I have takedown 3s, let's go against takedown 3s. And you guys may find this helpful. Also, if you've had Samu for a while, maybe you'll find this helpful. But he's no risk as long as they don't have an anti-stun strap. Mine's only 60% move damage, so it's not a great one. The skill plates let you recycle, pretty much guaranteed. Savat kick, 7 MP, 991k damage, force the opponent to skip their turn for 1 turn. Then another 989k and reduce owner's tag counter by 3 turns. Samoan drop, 1 million damage, choose 9 gems to destroy. Back body drop, 1.7 million damage, choose 6 gems to make into reds, right? Entourage, we get the blues loaded with the stun with these 2. Then I'm using Gooker, and then I just threw Sammy on for blue move damage. It doesn't really matter, right? Whoever you have, there's probably better. I just threw him on just for whatever reason, I don't know. Because I felt like it, I guess, would be the reason. So you're just going to start off with the stun, to be honest, right? And then you can do this a few different ways. With the reds, you can go for a 5-match 3-swipe and stay on your turn. You can just get a cascade with it, which is what I think I will do because it's easier. But there's a bunch of different ways you can play with a plate like this. We're going to go right here. Hopefully the wild card drops straight down. There we go. Look at that. And then we chuck blue gem. See, we recycled and he's stunned. You can see it does a healthy amount of damage. It actually does. It's not the fastest necessarily thing in the world, but it's incredibly safe, and we're just kind of mollywomping him, you know? So we'll just go ahead and hit the move damage on the red. I don't really care right now. Whatever, you know? I mean, it honestly, you don't give up your turn because of the stun, so it really doesn't matter, right? You can kind of do whatever you feel like. Something like this is going to hit blue gems. And you can see we're just like, we just kind of chunked right through his health, right? And so pretty nice stun set for him if you got it. And the plates aren't super hard to get. They're not super expensive, unlike the showdown wall or whatever. Yeah, the showdown or stip. I'm not sure which ones they're both on. They're somewhere. But you can just see recycle super easy. You get the 3 blues, so 1 more blue match anywhere recycles it. And you can usually cascade into the blues because there's, you know, the choose move. So actually kind of a little cool stun move set for you guys with some decent move damage. So hopefully that helps. Just kind of a little bonus thing there for you. And, oh, let me just show you how I had rock set up too. I won't play them, but I'll actually show you as long as we're in here. Because mine's only 6-star bronze. You also get 4 MP boost with rock. So you can count on that. I'll just type final. So he gets a 4 MP boost in the showdown. I'll show you the boosts. So I just set him up this way. People's Punches, Samoan Drop, Flowing DDT. And then just use my Power Gem trainers. Put 2 of those out. Did the choose move. Like chose a 5, you know, tick the gems, swiped, tick the gems again, put those out, and then hit this and won. Right? And it only took 1 match doing it that way. So hopefully that helps you guys. We'll go back over to the free-to-play for the rest of the news. So yeah, there's that. And like I said, boosts. Let's take a look at the showdown contest as well as the, that's not the right spot, dummy. As well as the implications for the weekend event. Right here, obviously, it looks like it's going to be Haku, probably. Also known as Meng. Did I say that right? Hopefully I said that right. So, my league, you get 276,000 points. It's weekend boss battle. Of course, the top league, they have nerfed this down to 21 pulls from 40. Sad to see. So who knows what second is, because I'm not in the top league. I guess I could look on Mherex real quick while I'm talking and tell you guys what all the top league has. So yeah, it's for the weekend event. Not going to do anything now, but it's good for the weekend, right? So there's that. And the tours to finish that are on a 24, so speed tour, obviously 24-hour cooldown, get that done. But the rest of the tours for this are on a 24-hour cooldown. Rock the Boat, same CSS throughout. It's any of those 3 rocks, so you should have this one probably at this point. Most of you, if I have it, I would think most of you would. And then the Yeet one is J Uso. Any of the J's on this one. This one will be harder as it goes on, right? Let's see, is it, if you don't have J, let's see what's the requirement is. Looks like, let's do talent. Looks like you can use anyone, so those should be fine. Right? Because there's the CSS aren't like super duper. It's a little bit of armory currency, so it doesn't, you're not missing out on the contest points. This one looks like a rock is required though, so might miss out on those. Although this rock can probably get people a long way. So that's the rest of the event today. Tomorrow we'll have the event breakdown, or should. Scotty will get that to me, and in tomorrow's news I'll do the event breakdown for the weekend event boss battle. I'll also try to get a boss prep video done tomorrow for you guys as well tomorrow morning, and see when I post it. As well as I'm going to do a Penta with his gear video on my roster, and a Kamala with his gear on my roster as well, or with his plate on my roster as well. Should post those tomorrow, so you can expect those videos tomorrow. And yeah, other than that, it's just kind of wrapping up the tours that are left this week that you haven't done. The End Friday ones specifically, make sure you get done. Victory tours, you got till the weekend. But if you have time, get it done now, right? May Madness, you still got a week. The Beach Brawl one, there's a couple expiring tomorrow, these two. Acrobat and PG era, so I still have to get my PG era ones done. Drew's the CSS on that, so that's your expiring. So there's a few to do. Rusev, you still got a few days yet. I got to get on it on this account clearly. So yeah, your Ring of Fire, the new tours in there, but all 4 are expiring, and then the Beach Brawl one, right? So I think that's it for event stuff for that. So let's see what we got for offers. Of course, we have the Mae Young. It's the silver loot, whatever. This is a dual pack for the elite loot pack. So let's see if it's good. You know, 2 for the price of 1. So I don't mind that necessarily. But the Ring of Fire finisher pack, I mean, it's relatively inexpensive, but look at the milestones, what you're going to get. Probably not worth it, considering if you want armory currency, you can just spend $20 and it's like, what is it, like 25 or how much? 25k, I think, of armory currency. You don't get any pulls though. Just depends what you're after. Yeah, 20 bucks gets you 25,000 armory currency. So you'd want to check and see. These aren't loots that I do, so I haven't like checked to see like how much armory currency this will get you plus the pulls sort of thing. So this actually could be pretty solid. Well, let's just look. Let's just look. I think in full fairness, I should probably look for you guys. That's kind of what the news is about. 650k and 12 pulls. So if you haven't done any pulls, 650k, you get the 100,000, 750k, and then 12 pulls, 360,000. So like 1,000,000 points, right? So let's say you get to the gold chest. Let's say you get to 2.5. Let's say you get some bonus. What's another million? 3.5. Maybe even say gets you to 3.6. So 500 here. 250 there and some tokens. Yeah, that's not worth 20 bucks, right, guys? I mean, unless you want the loopholes. So it's not going a long way. This starts to pick up a little bit here, but still 1,200, 2,000, you know, from the 3.6, you got to go another 1,000,000 points for, what is that? Another 3,000 or 4,000 currency, armory currency. So don't convince yourself you're doing this for armory currency, because you're not. No Julia shards, there's just armory currency, right? Like, just buy the armory currency instead. I don't really see a reason to buy the pack over the armory currency. Now, the exception is if you want the CSS, which you should have bought when the Blitz was going on for Samu. That's a much better deal. We talked about it yesterday. They're still both really good deals. And also, if you want the elite loot bonus, you know, that might be different, right? So, but what I'm saying is don't factor in the contest bonus milestones. There's a lot of extra in this. It's not. You're mainly just doing it for the pulls without any kind of like guaranteed whatever. The energy they're selling, it looks like, I'm assuming this is unlimited because it doesn't say a limit. 12 energy, 10 bucks, 5 energy, no pulls with it. So kind of glad they're not putting pulls with it. Personally, then more people buy the energy. Yeah, it's whatever. It's not a great deal, but you know, what is 21 pulls on the weekend event worth to you, I guess, is the question. If you want to go that route. So I don't think I see it really. So I don't think on Mherex, I'm pretty sure I won't spend any energy. I'll just play as efficiently as I can and see where it gets me, and whatever bonus points it gets me for the weekend boss, good enough. I won't worry about the pulls. If I get first, that's cool, but I don't plan on it. I just don't think it's worth spending for me based on other stuff I want this month. And also, I don't know how good the card is yet either, too, to be fair. I mean, it could be the best card I've ever seen tomorrow, and maybe I changed my mind at the last minute, but I kind of doubt it. So really all that's left now is to look at the new loot today, right? We went over the Ring of Fire loot yesterday. You can check yesterday's news for what I think about that. But these elite loots, I think they're good and not good at the same time, if that makes sense, right? Like, there's a lot of really good stuff in here if you need it or you're close to it, right? This is interesting. So Drew or Penta here in this one, Julia in She moved down to uncommon this week, or super rare this week. She was the featured, I think, last week, or mega rare. And then it's, of course, the posters in the featured, which is not going to be guaranteed. It's a mega rare guaranteed. So actually, if you're after Julia shards because you think you're behind, she's in the super rare. A 4 pull gets you 1 guaranteed of those. So if Julia is what you're after, you would want to do 6 4 pulls. You know what I mean? If you bought the $100 pack with the dual loots, you'd want to do 6 4 pulls to get Julia. Otherwise, if you were after Drew and Penta shards, which is most likely what you're going to get, by the way, shards, not full posters, then you would do the 1 mega pull and get your 1. Is it 1 guaranteed? Yeah, 1 guaranteed. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's look at it's a 1% rate on the featured. Mega rare is 15%. So you're probably, 1%. You'd have to do 4 sets. Odds are to hit one of these. So it's probably not going to happen. So mega rare though, 15%. That's not horrible. But on 24 pulls, what is that? 2.5. So like probably 3, maybe 4 average 3 or 4 shards of these. So, you're probably going to come away with most likely 50 to 100 shards split between the two of them. It could go either way. You could get lucky on one of them. I think, like I said, if you think you're short Julia, hers are really common here. And then, of course, Alistair Black, who's super poopy, to be honest. Not really worth it. But if you think you're going to miss Julia, it's maybe not bad to do a 4 pull, get a guaranteed one of those sort of thing, I guess. But not, again, these aren't situations where I like spending because I'm not getting a lot of bonus stuff with them, right? I'd rather just take that money, roll it into something guaranteed, whether it's straight up buy armory currency and then buy something I want on the prize wall, i.e. Julia gear, you know what I mean? Or that kind of thing. So they're fine loots, I guess, but they're just not for me. I don't think they're like particularly great. I would hold for the weekend, see what we get on there, or hold till the final week. We just had this great thing going on this week, midweek, so time to spend money was to get the CSS if you didn't have it, or if you did have it already, spend no money and get a bunch of nice stuff, right? So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed today's news. We'll be back with it tomorrow with proper breakdown on the event and stuff. Scotty's the man. Really appreciate his help on those. It's a huge asset to the community, so thanks, Scott. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck out there. Hope everyone has a good weekend, too. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't need to say weekend yet. But yeah, good luck on Showdown, guys. Good luck.